have you join us on a fresh episode of the Empiremind Podcast Show. Joining us today is Nansy MrsHustle. She'll be talking about her journey into the music industry and being a music producer and also talent management. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to another wonderful episode of the Empiremind Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick L. And you know how we do it on the show. We're always giving you the best all the time. And today's episode will be nothing but amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very interesting guest in the house today. She's very super talented. She's an artist manager. She's a producer. She's an actress. Ladies and gentlemen, she's also a lawyer. Welcome to the show, the one and only, the hustle goddess. When you talk about hustle with class, make some noise to Nansy MrsHustle. She's right here. Welcome to the show, Nansy.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you. It's been a minute since the last time,
It's been
right?
a while. Indeed.
Yeah. Good to have you here on the show again.
Good to be here as well.
All right. So what's been going on? What's going on with you? Because I know you're a hustle goddess.
Yeah.
Working.
Well, you know how the hustle goes now.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay, it's cool. All right. So are you currently managing any artists right now? Because I know you had an artist you were working with, Soul Scrolls.
Yeah, and actually after that, I was managing another artist by the name of Leo B.
All right.
Right now, I'm actually on a break because I kind of got overwhelmed last year, and I'm looking for my next talent. So I'm just putting the word out there. Whoever wants to work with me, I'm available.
All right, you guys heard that, all right? Put in the work so you get noticed. All right, it's good to have you on the show. So for the benefit of the fans of the show, all right? I want them to get to know you more. So how did this whole journey start for you? And were you born in Nigeria or you came into Nigeria? Yeah, just tell us the story about it.
I usually don't talk about myself much in general. I just allow my work to speak for me. I don't like putting more on the personal aspect. Yeah. And I'm not even interested on that part. So this is one of the rare times that I get to talk about myself, actually. Basically, I got into Nigerian entertainment back in 2010.
2010.
As a PR.
Right.
And not long after that, around 2012, I started my own entertainment website.
All right.
Which is what made me popular in Nigeria at that time, especially in the online spectrum, you know.
Spectrum,
The website was after my nickname, MrsHustle.com. It would focus on entertainment, fashion and beauty in Nigeria and other African countries. And later on, before I stopped operating it, I was working with Americans as well.
All right.
And of course, through that platform, I was promoting a lot of artists as well. Not long after that, I moved into artist management.
Okay.
And A&R as well. And there came acting, modeling, and music production. So regards music production, I actually started back in 2012, but I couldn't do it for a long time because other things I was doing at that time were paying the bills.
Yeah.
But it has always been at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And I always kept telling myself that, okay, I really want to retire as a music producer. And I know that really doesn't make sense if you compare it to the other things I do and I have been doing all these years. Probably when you say this to someone, they'll think you're crazy.
I don't think.
But you know what? Sometimes you just have to go about where your heart is
Where your heart is, the passion, exactly.
And if you look at it, if you have been like paying attention all these years to what I do, it has always been about music. Exactly. Whether it's behind the scenes, on scene, doesn't matter. But for the most part, I've been the person that has been behind the scenes helping other people blow. And I feel like the last 2 years, my focus shifted to working on myself and projecting my own talents and passions more. So yeah, currently I'm working on my debut project as a music producer. It's an album.
Oh, awesome. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
It's an album. I'm gonna feature different artists.
Okay. Can you give us a few names of artists that will be on the project?
I can't.
Not right now.
I can't reveal that yet. But I'm working. I'm in the studio, and hopefully, sometime this year, my first single will drop.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
All right. We're watching out for that. Okay, so there's something very interesting I know about you. You're a lawyer as well.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer.
How did you end up in the entertainment circle? Not being in the court.
Well, always came natural to me. I didn't have to force it. I just found myself in school like that.
Yeah.
While in school, I was not even the type of student that would study hard and all that. And I'll just get straight A's.
Straight A's, okay.
That too is a part of me that I can't deny. But while I was in school, I already ventured into entertainment here.
Okay.
And entertainment eventually won me. I could not deny it. I just gave in like that. And the rest is history. And funny enough, I know so many people that are lawyers and somehow they found their way into fashion, music
and all of them.
And just gave up on the profession, you know.
Exactly, like R&B as well.
Anything you can imagine. But being active attorneys, you know.
Yeah.
Although I did practice for a small while.
Little bit. Okay.
I had some cases that I won as well.
Oh, nice.
But I just gave it up.
Yeah.
But you know, throughout my life, it has helped me a lot. And it doesn't stop being a part of me. And I'm the kind of person that doesn't like being boxed.
Okay.
I can't just be one thing for the rest of my life.
Long. Yeah. I'm
all in one. And I always go for what I like and what helps me express myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And you're also a fantastic actress. I've seen some of your works, and shout out to you. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. She's a great actress.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in more movies. And I remember I saw you with Brother Shaggy as well, and R&B. That was funny as hell. How did you get to meet Brother Shaggy?
That's some time ago. I met Brother Shaggy back in 2017 or 18, I think. I was one of his models. Okay. Because I've been modeling as well.
All right.
I was one of his models for his wares. Shaggy wares. So, you know, we got to talk better on the shoot and all that. I said, we need to work. He's like, okay. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
We worked a lot throughout the years. Not just with Shaggy, but even with other skit makers. Yeah. Which is nice. And I always enjoy my time around them, you know. I'm not necessarily a comedian myself. Like, if you pay attention to the skits I feature, my roles are usually serious. But somehow funny.
At the same time.
Yes. Now, regards acting, I have featured in some Nollywood films.
Exactly.
And as we speak, I have 2 films that are coming out this year.
In the cinema, right?
Yes. Great. The first one is Black Harvest.
Oh, Black Harvest.
It premiered on Africa International Film Festival back in November here in Lagos. And the second one is War Beyond the Grave. They're both coming out on Netflix.
Oh, awesome.
This year.
Watching out for that. That's a good news. Okay, can you give us because I know you've worked with a few of them, right? R&B, the veteran. So are there any other actors in the movie industry in Nollywood you're looking forward to working with that you admired your works? Can you give us 2 names, be it female or male?
I have a funny story to give. As a manager, my main focus has been on music artists, but I've been having, different talents or people they know reaching out to me to manage them throughout the years. So there's one lady that I regret turning down managing, which is Shola Shobowale.
Shola Shobowale. Oh, okay.
Yes, and they were pretty serious about it back then. They were kind of chasing me like, Nancy, can you do it? Can you do it? And I kind of turned it down.
Okay.
And I regret that.
Yeah, I was going to say why. Like,
you know why? Because I feel, as much as I'm an actress myself, my field of expertise is still music.
Music, okay.
So I feel I do better managing music artists.
Okay.
But I do regret turning down that offer because it's not like she has not been acting from time, of course. But after that period, of course, management helped.
Yeah.
That she became probably one of the female beasts in this our Nollywood industry.
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely admire her and what she has achieved so far. And I'm really looking forward to work with her. Now, I'm not the type of person that really likes mentioning names though.
Yeah.
But she's definitely one lady I want to work with.
Okay, you will love to
and
work
of course,
with.
all the veterans and all the names out there that big, I don't mind, big or small.
Yeah.
I just love working. I love acting. When I'm in front of the camera, I feel like I'm at home.
Okay. You don't get nervous.
Sorry?
You don't get nervous.
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay, how was
While
it?
acting, I don't.
Okay, being on set with RMD, you were on set with him, right?
Yes.
Were you nervous? Because it's a veteran. Were you a bit nervous?
Not really.
Not really,
I
okay.
can't say I was.
All right.
I can't say I was. I was just excited.
Excited to work with him, okay.
And every time I'm shooting, I'm just excited. I can't explain this feeling. Do you know why we call euphoria?
Yeah, euphoria. Exactly.
It's that euphoric feeling every time, not only when I'm acting. When I'm active, when I'm doing my A&R, my management, outside events, when I'm acting, of course, when I'm producing, I just feel I'm in my element. I'm happy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're in your zone.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. All right, so the artists in the music industry now, everybody's talking about them everywhere. The new cats, the new generation. Mm-hmm. Can you mention like 2-3 names of one of them that you love and you're impressed with their works in Nigeria? Yeah, globally? All the new guys. It was like 2-3 names. Oh my God,
there are so many actually. Like that's what I said earlier. I really don't like mentioning names because I might just exclude some, and some might feel bad that
feel bad about it, right?
But see, at this point, I think it's safe to say that I'm really in love with Adekunle Gold.
Adekunle Gold, yeah.
And everybody that's around me knows that. And you know, what's the funny part?
He's a great artist.
Back in the days when I was writing my website, he used to be a graphic designer. Yeah, you remember, designer, right?
Of course.
I think at the point too, he was working with Jumia. So he kept reaching out to me for me to give him graphic works. Regards to my website. And I kept saying, okay, we'll see, you know. At that time, he was not an artist yet.
Yeah.
And later on, look at him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. But I was not really a fan from the beginning.
Yeah.
I actually became a fan the last 2 years.
Last 2 years, yeah.
And the reason I was able to relate to his music is, number one, he's one of the few artists we have in the country that still talk about God.
Talk about God in their songs, right? Okay.
In the songs. Talk about the struggle.
Yeah.
The hustle, making it, haters and all
Always
that.
giving a shout out to Ikotu. I think he grew up there, so most of the songs.
I'm not sure where he really grew up, but anything you want, you will find it in his music. Yeah. Whether it's God, whether it's a party song, or even a sex song.
Yeah, exactly.
Adekunle has amazing sex songs. Like the songs that will get you in the mood, you know.
Just like Sina.
Yeah, so I really appreciate his music, and I feel like even up till now, he's still very much underrated.
Yeah, he is. Very, very talented.
So yeah, that's one artist I really admire. But oh my God, there are so many. I love the old ones. I love the new ones.
Okay.
So many amazing, young, talented kids out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention
They
names.
want to mention names.
No.
Okay, all right. Let's leave it at that part.
It's just at the corner.
Yeah. So they don't get to fight you and call you like,
No,
Nancy, you call my
let's not beef
name?
me, oh.
Yeah.
Let's not beef me.
All right, that's great. All right, so I know you're an artist manager, so you have the knowledge about the industry as well. So today on the show, we'll be talking about some things in the music industry going on, here and the US as well. So first one coming up, Rema and Tyler. They were spotted together, so everybody's talking about it right now, like they're having a relationship going on. So I don't know if you heard the news, but she clarified it though, that's not true.
If I really need to give my input on this one, I feel it's a great thing.
Okay.
Because Rema is one of our young superstars, right? In Nigeria. Tyler is for South Africa.
well,
why not just put two big names together? And it's a good promotion for African music in general.
Them coming together, right?
Yeah.
That's what you think?
Yeah. I really love Tyler though.
Yeah, she is.
She's very beautiful, so young, amazing voice,
Amazing vocalist.
and you know what happened with the Grammys recently? Nigerians just
Nigerians were slightly
getting
pissed
so
off.
angry that she won it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of not fair to the girl because she did put the work in.
She put the work in. That
I'm
was
not
a hit
saying
song.
that Davido, who else was nominated, Burna,
Warner as well.
did not deserve it. Of course they do. They're amazing, but you can't tell me she does not deserve it. She definitely does. I was happy for her.
Yeah, that Water song was really big. Trust me, everybody was talking about it. So
think about it. It blew in such a short time globally. I don't. You know, because every artist, no matter where they come from, what type of funding is behind them or labels, there's only a certain level or limit you can push to.
Yeah.
The girl went globally in just probably 1 month.
Yeah. Just a
Wasn't
short
even
time.
1 month.
Yeah.
And usually for other artists, it might take up to 6 months.
Yeah.
So that is.
I guess that's why they were pissed off. Like, where did she come from? To just get a Grammy off one song. Water.
I think,
like,
you know, when it comes to us Nigerians here, we just want to be number one when it comes to everything. But I think one factor is also the fact that she's so young. Is she 19 or 20?
I think thereabout,
Right?
Yeah.
She's really young.
She's young,
So they're like, imagine somebody like Davido has been around for
a couple of years.
How he must be feeling. Because, you know, of course they congratulate her after everything that happened, but I really do feel that deep down nobody was happy about it.
Right?
And to me, it's not fair. It's not fair because it's not like, let me tell you something honestly. When it comes to awards, locally or globally, even the Grammys, I kind of doubt them and suspect them.
Okay.
But usually, most of these people, they have to pay to get the award. I really don't know what's going on with the Grammys, and I don't want to insinuate anything.
You know, Grammys, you have to have a certain connection, definitely. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I really don't trust the voting process and all that.
With the Academy, right?
In general, when it comes to awards. So, whatever it is that went down, at the end of the day, I feel like she deserved it.
Yeah, she did. It's a beautiful song, so yeah. Shout out to her. Shout out to the producer, by the way, Sammy Soso. He also produced Truth or Dare. Yeah, that's another hit song from her. So the producer is British, is a Britain guy. Yeah, he did well. That was a club banger beat. Shout out to them. All right, and so we'll be talking about Kanye right now. The news is trending. Kanye said he invented every genre of music over the past 20 years. That if there was no Kanye, there would be no The Weeknd, no Drake, no Travis Scott. So what's your take on it? Do you believe that? Although shout out to Kanye though, is talented, but do you take that?
See,
He said he invented every genre.
No, I think that's the bipolarism there.
Okay.
Is an extreme, definitely. And he's someone that is full of himself. But think about it, when it comes to this industry, you have to be full of yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't survive for long. Now, I personally think that the guy's a genius.
He is, yeah, very.
He's one of a kind. You can't question him. You can't doubt him. This statement is extreme, like I said. He definitely didn't invent any genre. No. Because there were guys way before Kanye.
For him as well.
But
yeah.
I can't even vouch if he's really the first samplist in the probably hip-hop rap game.
Yeah.
But if he's the first indeed, if not, then he's one of the first. And he's the best we have, and nobody can tell me anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that didn't go down well with people as well was the one he talked about, Future and Young Thug. You know, they used the auto-tune. He said he inspired them. But people were like, what are you talking about? From the 808 album, he used a lot of auto-tune on the songs there.
Yeah.
But T-Pain, 2005, his first album, was the first one to use auto-tune. So people were, why are you discrediting T-Pain and saying you started the auto-tune and you inspired Future and Young Thug? So people were not taking that.
Definitely. Yeah. I think that there are way more artists that use auto-tune way before Kanye. So that's always an extreme set. I feel like Kanye understands the game. He knows what to do or say just to spark reaction. And I always keep trending.
Yeah, exactly.
So
be in the news.
He knows what he's doing.
Then before you know it, a new album is out. So people now rush to go check it out. That's a marketing plan. Very smart guy.
Did you listen to the tracks?
The tracks, the new ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Vulture with, what's this guy called now? Forgotten his name. T.Y. Dollar Sign. But I don't really like it though. But yeah, it's not bad.
Why?
That's not the Kanye I like. I like the Kanye with the college dropout feel. The first album, the second one. So yeah, this is not too bad though, but I'm expecting better. Do you like the song?
I feel it's good.
It's good. Okay.
There's one line there. I'm trying to remember the line. And it's anti-Semitic.
Okay.
He's talking about Jewish girls. Sleeping with Jewish girls or something like that. I'm trying to remember the line. That one too is extreme. But you say you miss the old Kanye. I do as well, but we have to accept and catch up with what's going on right now.
Yeah, I know.
Which he's trying to do as well. So this is the new sound. It is what it is. And you know what? No matter what's going on, he will always sell.
Right. Yeah.
I believe that if Kanye drops a track that he's not really rapping and it's kind of empty in a way, maybe he has some vocals at the back. Yeah. But we don't really hear Kanye like that. People will still go out and buy it.
Okay. That's your take.
That's what makes him a genius. Like he always, look at what he went through with the Adidas and Gap battle.
Yeah, Gap battle, crazy.
Lately, he still hasn't found justice and all that. And how he lost so much money, and he still found the courage to continue. Yeah. Put out a new song, a new project. Being into fashion, and he just dropped that new merch.
Yeah, new merch. Yeah.
And he put every item on $20. On the website, and I don't know how much money he made. Yeah, it was crazy.
Shout out to Kanye, the one and only Ye.
Shout out.
All right, the next one we'll be talking about. We're coming back home here. Everybody's been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. Very own Kiss Daniel. People, I don't know what's going on. His wife, MJ. Shout out to her, by the way. Yeah, when I look at her, I say a good woman, because all the ladies are like, why did Kiss Daniel go for this type? She doesn't look like an IG baddie and all that, but I think Kiss Daniel couldn't take it anymore, so he doesn't really owe anybody an explanation if you really look at it, but he had to come out and talk about it. He said, okay, this is it. This girl supported me from way back, that she even paid for his first song. I think that was 10,000 naira then. that people were laughing, telling her, this guy can't sing. But she always believed in Kiss Daniel. So he's saying today, if the woman, his wife, MJ, asks of 100 million naira from him, he's going to give it to her. That she deserves it. She's a good woman. That's why he's trying to celebrate her, put her on social media and all that she's worth it. So I don't know why the girls are getting jealous over the whole thing. Like, what's your take on it?
If you think about it, it's normal now. Kiss Daniel is a superstar. So the girls will vex out there. Like, why her and why not me? But you know what? When it comes to stars, their work life and personal life should be separated. It should be something totally different. Yeah. Amanda has sense. Will not go and marry a dancer, for example. Will still marry someone that's outside the industry.
Outside the industry,
so
right.
he will be able, when he comes home, to find some peace of mind.
Yeah.
Like, at least that's the way I see it. It works better when two people are not from the same industry. Okay, number one. Number two, if like you said before, she has been there for him.
Yeah. Even
the first to sponsor him and all that. It's the least he owes her to marry her, make sure she's good for life.
Yeah.
So it's normal now.
So people all the girls should relax.
Yeah,
all the girls getting jealous of
need to
MJ.
Chill small.
They need to chill small. Shout out to Kiss Daniel, by the way. All right, so yeah, moving on to Wizkid right now. Wizkid is denouncing Afrobeats. What's going on?
Yeah.
Why did he denounce it when the first album, Superstar, then Ayo, the album Ayo? Why now? He's saying, everybody, if you know you love Wizkid of Pakoromo, don't delete me from your playlist. He told the bloggers not to post the album. He's warning all the bloggers that he's not an Afrobeat artist anymore. He doesn't want to hear that title. He's not interested. So what's your take on that? Does that sound crazy?
To be honest, I saw that was like he put it on an Instagram story.
Yeah.
I saw the story, but I really don't understand the statement. What does he mean by that? Is he gonna go into forget Amapiano? Everybody's doing Amapiano now in Nigeria. Is he going into rap, trap, electronic music? Like, if we shouldn't consider him as an Afrobeat artist anymore, what is he again?
Right.
I really don't get the statement. Of course, he's dropping an album.
Yeah.
So he's trying to prepare the ground. And people are just curious like,
to hear about it.
What other genre is there? Is he gonna do country? Like Beyonce. Look at somebody like Beyonce. She just jumped on country music. And the funny part right now is that she highlighted it because it was a genre that was not selling as much, you know?
Yeah.
Besides Taylor Swift being the main artist doing that and all that. Now everybody's focusing on country music, which is crazy. If Wizkid does want to do something like that, and it works, why not? Because funny enough, I've been around artists that are not your like classic Nigerian artists, like either Afrobeat or probably R&B or hip hop and all that. And there are so many people that do rock music here, and they don't get a chance to shine out there. So I'm looking forward to what's coming up next from this guy. Yeah,
we're watching out for it. Although somebody was saying something, a friend of mine, Terry the Rap Man, right? He said what Wizkid is trying to do right now was what he did when he talked about rappers. That rappers can't stand him. You remember? So they said that's the same thing he's trying to do right now with the Afrobeat artists. Like, he's trying to kill it. Well, I don't know how true that is though. But that's what Terry the Rapman said. That he's using that same strategy to throw shots towards Afrobeat, just like he did to the rappers as well.
Yeah, which still doesn't make sense to me, because that's what I asked before. If he's not an Afrobeat artist, what is he
putting out, right? Yeah, let's just watch out for it then.
Of which, you know what, I personally, as a manager, I'm not against an artist experimenting with
different
genres.
Sounds. Yeah.
Look at somebody like Doja Cat. She has moved from R&B to hip hop to a more dark feel, rock type of feel, or that boom bap type of hip hop back in the 90s. This last album was all about it. It had a very dark feel. So, and it sold. Everybody was making fun of her, mocking her, saying she probably turned into a Satanist or something like that. But people don't understand that. Is that everything is a concept.
Yeah.
Everything is a PR plan. That doesn't mean like if you see an artist doing a certain thing or look something, that doesn't mean that's who they are in the real life, of course. So Wizkid, Showcase, we're here. We're waiting.
Exactly, we're waiting for it. All right, can't wait for the album. All right, so let's get back to you real quick, Nancy. As a producer, like, do you enjoy doing that more or acting? Which is your favorite, being a producer or acting?
Don't ask me to choose.
Oh, you love the both of them?
It's hard.
Oh, it's hard
I
to
like
choose.
all I do. But like I mentioned earlier, I would really like to retire as a producer.
Okay.
Which does not make sense.
Okay, give me 2 names of producers you love. I know you said you don't like mentioning names, but Nigerian producers, you love their sound.
No, you're putting me in a very tight corner now.
You don't like mentioning names, right?
Okay, but there are so many.
Okay.
I'll mention a couple.
Okay.
I really like Spy.
Okay.
You know Spy, right?
Yeah.
He has worked with Odumodu Black and all these guys a lot. I feel like he has
great sound.
He has put in a lot of work the last years, and funny enough, for the last couple of years, he has been in top 100 and never went off through different artists.
Yeah.
Odumodu, Mobad, and the rest. So Spy is definitely someone people should get familiar with in case they don't know him well, because he doesn't really like showing face like that. Then somebody else I really admire is Andre Vibes.
Andre Vibes,
Yeah, I do.
Great sound.
I do.
It's good.
But there are, oh God, there are too many.
Yeah, okay. There's a cool list though. Yeah, the 2 guys you just mentioned. So let's go to the international market right now. To the US. Give us 2 names of producers you love there.
I like Wonder Girl.
Okay.
She's a girl. I kind of look up to her, you know.
Okay. Do you know one of her songs she produced? Because I don't really know her.
I just like what she stands for.
Okay.
In general.
Yeah. Her name is Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up. Okay. So is that all? What are the OGs? Should I give you a clue?
And another producer, like I think is a duo, is Black Tuxedo.
Black Tuxedo.
They have worked with these new age artists a lot. I personally like people in general that are not way too mainstream.
Okay, like
whether it's an artist,
whether
it's a producer, I like more of the low key people.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right. So you don't like Timbaland? I had to mention that. That's an OG in the sound game.
He's an OG, but do you know what's the problem with most artists or producers nowadays?
Yeah.
They refuse to catch up with what's going on around.
Okay.
Which shouldn't be that hard. I feel like Timbaland's sound is outdated.
You feel it's still the same sound that's producing now?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I think he evolved though, because he produced some tracks for.
I really feel he has
what's his name? J. Cole and the rest of them.
It doesn't matter. That's my take. I feel like he's still stuck in his own style, his signature style, and nah.
Okay, it's not on your list.
I'm not feeling it.
I understand. Yeah. All right, Nancy, it was fun having you on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Nancy Hustle, the hustle goddess herself. All right, for the artists watching, being you're an artist manager, can you give them some words of advice how they can make it in the music industry?
How they can make it, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that is a kind of a complex topic to discuss, because it's simple and complicated at the same time. But I keep telling, I think it was recently I went to have an interview on radio and we're discussing this same thing. Of course, the way the industry is set nowadays, being super talented is not enough.
It's not enough. Yeah, it's not. The talent can't take you far.
It does not matter.
Yeah.
We have, of course, I don't mention names. We have so many examples of artists that are not even close to average, and they already have international careers, which is not fair to the very talented ones. Okay, so definitely talent is not enough. Then, you know, because I deal with lots of artists almost every day. The first thing you will hear coming out of their mouth is, but Miss Hustle, you know, is the funds now.
The funds.
We have money now, we need sponsors. I'm like, what you're saying is cool and it's true.
Right.
That too is an important factor, but it's not everything. I know so many artists that maybe super talented or not, and have the funding or even come from money.
Yeah.
And they have not achieved anything so far. So definitely it's not the money either.
Okay.
To me, it's the right team.
The right team. Well said. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. I like that. That's deep right there.
The right team in what terms? If you're signed under a label, question is, does the label know what they're doing? Do they have a direction? Do they know what they want to achieve with you? Is there a vision there? Because a lot of times, especially when the artist is young, he or she might not have a vision or direction. They're just good with the talent, with the larynx,
the vocals.
Exactly, but there's no vision there. So, now, question number one: does the label know what they're doing?
What they're doing, okay.
Because we might still have amazing talents getting signed onto a label and they're not going anywhere. Why? Because they don't know what they're doing. Number one, the label people have to know what they're doing, and it's not so hard. Like everybody's forming expert nowadays, right? Even if you don't know what's up, everything is online. You can still ask around. You can network, be around people that already know the job for years. But also the problem is that so many people are too proud and they won't want to learn. They're just from that, okay, I got it.
All.
Because we have so many label bosses that already have the funds. Or they can bring sponsors in, but the vision is not there.
The vision,
There's no plan. So number one, label people, who are they? What they doing? Do you know where they're headed at? Number two, like I mentioned earlier, the team. To me,
having a great team is very important.
A manager is the most important person in an artist's career. Then, of course, there are so many other people there. Videographer, road manager, PA. But the manager is the main person. So in case the artist does not have a vision for themselves,
the manager has that.
In case the label doesn't, the manager should. But unfortunately, the way the industry is set nowadays here, it's hard to find a person that is all about creating and moving forward. Unfortunately, most of my colleagues are all about, okay, let's get that money and go back home. And it really doesn't work like that. Because when it comes to management, is a marriage. You're getting married to the artist. So you can't just be putting 20% in today, 10 tomorrow, 30 next. If you don't put your all every day, and if you don't believe in it, it's not gonna work. And we have so many examples in the industry so far.
That's why people keep giving a shout out to the team of Tyler. They said the team is doing a great job.
Exactly. Is it alone that she would achieve that? Of course not. There's always a team behind. Like I said, we have so many examples of great artists.
Yeah.
The OGs that blew probably 10 years ago and all that, with good management. And then things went sour for one reason or another. And then we didn't hear from the artist again.
Yeah.
That means the manager was doing something right. Right? And after that, he couldn't find, as in the artist, he couldn't find somebody that was as good to push him forward.
Yeah.
So, number one, is he signed or not? If he's not signed, then the most important person in an artist's life is the manager. If he's signed, the label and the management as well. But the most important thing ever is character. Who is the artist? What is he standing for? How does he treat his colleagues?
Yeah.
What type of message is he trying to push out there? Most artists do not have character, unfortunately. Once they step into the game, and a lot of them are quite fortunate to blow with one or two singles. It gets into their head and they forget where they came from.
They lose focus.
And it's sad because whatever it is that you do, whether it's the entertainment field or any other field, once you kind of make it big, what most people don't understand is that once you make it big, it's all about giving back to the people. The legacy you leave behind in whatever you do is how you treated people, what you did for them. So most artists don't have good character.
You don't have good character.
And that's what stops them from blowing, or if they blow,
getting bigger,
to maintain their career. And I have said it so many times. Like if you watch me online, what I share on my status and all that, I have said time after time, character is the most important thing. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's like telling the artists right now they need to have a good team and have good characters as well. It'll take them far.
Yeah.
All right, you guys heard it. Make some noise for Nansy MrsHustle. Some good words of wisdom. All right, Nansy. So what do we expect from you this year? You said that the project is dropping, right?
I'm still working on my project. Okay. I'll start with dropping singles.
Okay, singles.
Yeah. So by God's grace, you should expect my first single soon.
All right, we're watching out for it. All right, your social media platform, Instagram,
yes,
X.
I am at Nansy MrsHustle, NansymrsHustle on all platforms. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook.
All right, that's great. Nice having you on the show.
Nice having me too.
We'll have you some more time.
Good to
Ladies
be
and
around.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, this is where we wrap up the show. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram page at Empiremind Records. It's very important you get educated about the music industry and you get to watch podcasts like this. All right, wonderful episodes. And check me out on Twitter, Instagram. Now, Twitter called X now. Yeah, check me out, official Patrick Luke on Instagram as well. Follow me at Follow Back when we get to talk. Stay on the positive side of life. Don't drink and drive. Your life is very important. Until next time, stay safe.